The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Running down the tracks of good life and good love and all that stuff.
Sure.
It's the new year with Tom.
Never
and
know
Steve,
what you're going to say.
Show.
You don't let me down. And then when you say the things you always say, then it's predictable. So you're always kind of somewhere in the middle there.
Train. I've been looking at train tracks lately, and we were pricing out some train rides because my daughter's plane kind of got diverted with the snowstorm and the this or
It's
that.
expensive.
So it's really expensive.
Right, you're thinking, I'm taking the train. I'm going. Nope.
We were trying to price weren't trying. We did price a train ride from Burlington, where the plane had to land, and then come back to Syracuse. And it was going to take like 24 hours.
Well, the Lake Champlain's in the way.
Yeah, well, there's that.
You don't go over it.
It's crazy.
No, we took the train to Florida a whole bunch of years ago.
Oh, yeah. How long did that take?
Forever.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable. I couldn't fly because I had ear problems.
Yeah.
Ear stuff going on. And I liked it. I liked the view. It was pretty chill, but
obviously you had a sleeper car and
correct.
everything. Yeah.
You're not saving a lot of money. It's a process.
Right. Yeah.
If government didn't fund Amtrak, I don't think they'd be in business.
Right.
But
interesting. All right. Well, look, we've got a returning guest to the show. Tom Woodford III is a general manager of Woodford Brothers Incorporated up there. And are you guys in Apulia, or what is that called up there?
Apulia Station.
Yeah.
not regular Apulia.
Well,
Apulia Station.
I've been up there a couple times, and you've got the train running right through Tully there.
We certainly do. Right in the middle of meetings. That's when it likes to
Where's
come
it
to.
going?
Yeah, where does it go?
I believe it runs up to PA. I'm not even sure what they're
So you never got curious and said, "I'll hop the train here."
It's all freight stuff, though.
Yes, it's freight stuff.
Oh, it is. It's not La Passenger.
Well, I hear it, Tom. We're up in Clay, the one that comes down from Oswego.
Yeah. Right.
Usually 4 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
You hear it, and it goes down, and you can hear it. Jeez. I think it's coming from like Navalis and those places up.
I gotcha.
But it makes a lot of racket.
Oh yeah, I could hear it in my sleep.
So how long? You're the third.
Yes.
So how long have you been doing this type of business?
I've been doing this my entire life.
Do you have a choice?
I certainly do.
Okay.
I enjoy what we do. We're family-owned company, so it's our legacy, and we're looking to prolong that. So hopefully my son, the 4th generation at home, he's
how old is he?
He's 7. So I have a 14-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 6-year-old, 4-year-old, and a 6-month-old.
Oh my goodness!
So
look at you.
I have 5.
Yeah, you get busy up there.
Smokes.
Yeah,
how about that?
Very nice.
Yeah.
So how long has the business been around then?
We've been in business since 1962. My grandfather, Tom Sr., started it with his 3 brothers, Tom, Dick, Harry, and Art.
There you go.
So they started it back in 1962. They were doing barn restoration.
Was that their main focus back then?
They were focused on a lot of different things, but the barns really stuck out, and we capitalized on that and did well. In 1997, my father, Tom Woodford Jr., and Mike Woodford took over the company. And we got into basement waterproofing and foundation repair as well. And
why did they do that? What did they? Were they out somewhere and saw a need, or were people coming to them for the need?
So we had done a bunch of foundation work on barns and whatnot. Got into the waterproofing side of it, or diverting water away from the foundation walls of barns, and it was just another step forward. Hey, this could work on a home too. We have homeowners that have that need, so we started doing that. We actually did. We waterproofed from the exterior originally. Now we do it on the interior. It's much less invasive and easier to do, and we install sump systems and whatnot, but it's just easier on the home and less invasive.
There's a lot of moving parts.
Right. So in other words, you were doing kind of this barn stuff, and that translated over to what was happening with a lot of consumers.
Yep.
And there's probably certain areas of town that are more susceptible to leaky basements. Like I know there's a lot of limestone over in, well, from your area, Apulia,
Yep.
all the way down into, what do they call that? The rich area there.
Pompey?
Pompey and
Yeah.
and the other part.
Yeah, I don't know. Tully? I don't know where you're going. Tom, I don't know. I can't. But I know in Clay and Cicero, it's clay and it's a mush.
Yeah.
And every basement leaks because they build them that way, and there's always the water. And a whole bunch of years ago, Mom, Dad, they had the house. They did the waterproofing thing, which made a huge difference.
Right.
Huge difference. I mean, if you have a basement and you don't do something, eventually you're going to get water, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We tell people that anytime they see any cracks in the foundation or any issues at all to give us a call.
Right.
We do a full basement inspection, and we can take care of that for you.
Yeah, Fayetteville and Manlius is just riddled with, the basements that can weep and leak, and they have radon, right, because of the limestone.
Yep, absolutely.
Tell us
Explain to
about
us
radon.
about
Yeah,
that,
tell us
yeah.
about radon, because I always hear that word like radon. Sure. Okay.
Yep. So radon is a gas that comes up from the ground. It's naturally occurring. And
It's like Tom's.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, very naturally.
It comes into the home, and it's kind of the silent gas that can cause a lot of issues. And we come in and we do radon mitigation, where we can actually take a system and install to suck the air out from underneath the slab and divert that radon out and away from the
How
home.
would people know if they have radon?
Well, they can do a test. We do radon testing. We
You do the
offer that as
testing
well.
too?
Yep, we
Okay.
offer the testing through us, or we can do a test that we send out. It's called a charcoal test, and we'll send that to you. You can set that up in the basement, send that away, and they give us and you the results back, at which point we can offer a radon mitigation system if necessary.
Yeah, it would be a part of the home inspection is radon, isn't it? They look for radon.
Yes, potentially. It depends on what you call us for. So whatever you do call us for is going to be what we're looking for. Each time we come out.
So how much of your work is underground, figuratively speaking?
Most of it. So that's, we talk about the dirt on soils when we go to customers' homes, because really we are working on every part of our business is in relation to the soil and the dirt around the home.
Okay. Do trees screw things up?
Absolutely. They the roots and whatnot, the root system can actually cause damage to a home's foundation. Or we do concrete lifting and leveling. Sometimes the roots get underneath concrete slabs and move them around, at which point we come in and we fix your slabs as well.
A lot of people have cracks in their garage, and my garage is one of them, and I'm up in Cicero, and there's a couple of cracks that run through, and everything's kind of leaning toward the middle, and there's no drain, and I'm thinking, what do you do then? But you have a whole system that can take care of that, right?
Yes, we do.
Without pouring just concrete.
Correct. We don't pour new concrete. Okay. So we have a system called Polylevel. That's a 2-part injection foam. We go and we drill little dime-sized holes around your concrete. Not too many. So
and you pop it and it raises it?
Yep. It goes in as a liquid, and it flows underneath and fills any voids, and it lifts and levels at the same exact time.
Wow.
Oh, that's very cool. So it's not a evasive. I mean, you're not tearing it up, and you said you don't pour concrete.
Correct.
But then can you put like a coating on the top that makes it nice?
Yes, we absolutely do. We have a product called Deco Shield that we put on there, and that actually absorbs into the concrete and protects it from spalling. So
is that like epoxy? What is that?
No, it's not an epoxy, but it's a material that actually absorbs in. Concrete's just a big hard sponge, right?
Right.
So what people actually don't know, a lot of times they think it's the salt that damages your concrete,
right.
But what's happening is the salt actually turns the ice into water and melts it, and then that absorbs into that concrete, freezes and expands, and pops that top layer of the concrete, which causes that spalling.
Okay, so Woodford Brothers has a great name. You have a great reputation in the area. If you've got a basement challenge, if you got water, these are the guys to call. It seems like everybody with a truck says they're waterproofing.
Yep.
You guys are the real deal. Been a long time. WoodfordBros.com. Does that sound right?
That is correct.
WoodfordBros.com. Tom, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much, guys.